Alright, let's go. It was only known from fossils until now. We want to learn as much as we can about all Pokemon. Let's do some paperwork. So it's neat. Of course, neat. And we're excited to have you here. Unrealistic. They would say I'm overqualified, and then they would complain that I'm underqualified if I lied. Looks like you made it, neat. As you can see, it used to be a mining town. We've continued our research out of here. It looks like a few Pokemon are out and about. Let me introduce you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on, Professor. You know sudden movements can scare Duskull. Oof. It's Nico Balik. When Duskull gets scared, it starts floating through walls and knocking over the books. I study how Pokemon behave in captivity. Oh, we know. As for Rainia, here, I'll tell you what she does. Chair. Yeah, Ray. That's how we say hello here. I'm Rainia, and you must be... I study the population in the Ilias region. I'd love to keep chatting, but I've got a deadline to meet. Here's my area of the building. So it looks like I don't quite have an extra Pokedex on hand. A Rotom phone. Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Oh, look at him! He's emoticoning! What do we name this little guy? That's tough. He's like a little bird. Oh, I know. What's his name? I forget his name. Okay. This is going to solve a lot of the issues I have when I play these new ROM hacks. Because I tried this before and I just didn't vibe with the opening. Just Catch. I mean, we should probably leave that one off for the first time, right? Dress Up. Okay, actually, before I do that, I need to make sure the menu is on... Oh, no, it is on fast. Okay, the text is on fast. It's just still going slow. Show wild Pokemon's natures when encountering them. Hell yeah. Lazarus, Disastrous, Masterous, Bastardist. I was playing Pokemon Lazarus when I had to go to church. I go to North Baptist. Did it not take? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that it took and do it one more time because I turned it back off, I think. Portable PC. I want that one. Oh wait, you have to do the first one and then take it back up here. Change the box link. Yo, let's go. What outfits can we wear? Casual Coral. East Ilios Blue. Tropical Yellow. Traditional. We can be a trad wife. Toga. Toga Himiko. Dyed toga with gold embroidery. Worn in ancient Ilios. Zookeeper. 5-petal fashion. Old Pilates style. Fucking Trojan armor. Johto. Kalos. Alolan. Polly and Zelda from the hit franchise Legend of Zelda. Going with this one. We could enter world champ for Wolfie VGCs and Cineroar. I'm good. Gives random stage 1 girly pop Pokemon. What does that mean? I don't actually know what girly pop means. I just say it. I assume it means white girl. Larvitar. Who's like a unit that you have to take? What would be the pseudo legendary archetype of Fire Emblem? It's not Goto, right? Oh, this is an Est. right? Because you always get it like at the final. You always get it like more than halfway through the game. I leveled all the I want monkey. I want monkey. Monkey. Okay. Now see, the interesting thing is that I'm entering it exactly as it says to, and it's just not working. Nemo's fave. Give a random Pokemon from below my favorites. Okay. I guess some of these just don't work. A Brygson. Wait, the middle stage one? It's gonna be overpowered. Like the hot witch lady. I guess we'll call it Darja. Oh, it should have been Muriel. Because it's like red. Oh, it did give me the monkeys. Just show me. That one's one that we need. Pokemon will all be shown in the Dex Nav menu. Okay. Give me Nugs. You ever see Dial M for Monkey, which was a short in Dexter's Laboratory? I've never seen Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, oh god, I hope this one still works. Yay, yippee! Gimme Uggs. The German alternative that was cancelled very shortly after. This is space. Myrmidon Muriel with a stick. Yeah, could you imagine if Awakening was like the later games where you could just reclass everyone to anything? Do an entire playthrough where everyone is just a Myrmidon or a Swordmaster? Okay, House Stark. I think that's a Game of Thrones reference. I never watched a Game of Thrones. Man, people who used to rave about how good it was were really annoying, and then the ending just kind of happened and everyone just kind of had to like suck eggs and admit that it was ass. It was kind of cathartic as an outsider. Mosey. Okay, what is this? Okay, special cheat codes for mono-type runs. Alright, looks like that's it. Let's go mono bug! Yes, let's see what we get. I thought about doing a mono bug run in Radical Red, but the problem is that the first two gym leaders are a rock and flying type, which means that the early game would just be really reset heavy. The early game would take forever, that's it. Anyways, M for Monkey had a hot human girlfriend. He was cool. Alright, now you said hot. Let me do some research here. Let me open up the World Wide Web to see what you're talking about. M for Monkey girlfriend. Oh, this lady. Yeah, I've seen her. I like these monkeys. Look at these little monkeys. They're so cute. Alright, that's it for cheat codes. Yes! Ogre Pod! My goat! We got Paris for... Why did we get Paris for Mono Bug? Okay, look, that's... Alright. I'm getting too worked up. I feel like Pokemon have distinct primary types, right? And I always feel like Paris is primarily the, No, I guess Paris is the bug. Because the grass is the fungus growing on him. No, okay. I was stupid. For some reason, I always associate him more as grass. Let's get this guy out of here. Let's be real. But there isn't a fungus type. Can you build an entire team of mushroom Pokemon at this point? There's Parasect. What, the Meowth? It's very cute, yes. I love Alolan Meowth. I wouldn't mind putting Larvitar. Does he actually have moves? Or is this... Yeah, this is like... I don't know. We can just train him up later. Breloom. I forget Breloom is a mushroom. I associate him more as a kangaroo. Fairy type with no fairy moves. You'll have to see it. What do you start with? Shinotech. Yes. It evolves into... No, it evolves from Mordle. I used that one recently in Radical. It's so cute. It prevents self-destruction. Why is it damp? Toadscroll. That's right, that one's a mushroom. Yeah, then that's 6, because you can also add Among Us and Parasect. Alright, you're just gonna like hang out in the back of the party. You're like kind of jacked. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna add Panpour instead of Floette. Can everyone actually fight? Giant chunks of ice damage the foe. It may flinch. I think I can give this girl her masks. Let's go. It changes her type, and I think her stats, but she doesn't actually get the new move. So it doesn't actually do anything. Edit stats. Oh, that's right, this part, which was kind of annoying. Kudchu. Oh, okay, that's way faster. Just full EV training from the start. That's a little much. Vileplume was kind of a Rafflesia flower. Nah, it's like, I think it's called a pitcher plant, right? It's not a mushroom. No, but there's it's Parasect, there's Among Us, there's Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet is the past Paradox version of Among Us. So I don't know if that counts as a different Pokemon. Why is this thing already EV trained? Okay, so you can only edit the actual EVs and IVs. You can't change the natures and all that. We're free! Yippee! Do you want to pick them? Brood Bonnet is to Amoonguss as Mimikyu is to Pikachu. I don't know about that. It's what it used to be a very long time ago. Welcome to the center. Yes. FEV, a Pokemon that can survive and even thrive in the wasteland. Your Pokemon are happy and healthy. He's got his stomach out. Look at him. Put a shirt on. That's disgusting. Wait, I can't believe it. You're the 100th visitor. Skip to a chosen time. This helps for trainers who are looking for Pokemon who are only out at a certain time. Look, in-universe explanation for the time changer. I'm looking for Pokedex data of whole land Pokemon. Oh! Like we call my... Wait, what do you call your grandma? Dia Dia. Giordo Giovada. Welcome. Why do I have to fucking have this man stare at me while I buy things? This makes me so uncomfortable. This is like the radical opposite of like the Walmart self-checkout, which is kind of depersonalizing, you don't talk to someone as you do it. This is like the exact opposite. It's it's too personal. Get out of my face. I'll throw in a Premier Ball. I wasn't done. Here you go. Actually, I'd better get some more of these. And more of these. As much as I like the art for this one, I don't like the overworld sprite as much. Also, they chose the worst of the two outfits for this Sun and Moon girl. I really like the overly baggy white shirt that she wears in the first one. I have one of those shirts myself. One of those ones that almost goes down to your knees. What? Which way? West. West is left, east is right. So southwest would be this way. I have trouble with my cardinal directions, okay? No judging me. You'll never beat my bug Pokemon. Bug catcher Chip. You can't just do that. Man, let's I don't know how to word this right, but it's fucking That's so terrible that if you live in anywhere other than a rural, like, town, like, sharking is an actual thing that can happen. Oh, she does, like, a little victory dance. I like that. The sharking, it's a good thing you don't know. It's one of those things that maybe you just shouldn't have to know. What? My bug Pokemon! You can't use a fire-type Pokemon, that's cheating. Urban Dictionary shit? No, it's a real thing, it's just unfortunate. It's a really good remix of that. Do we have the decks yet? Oh, we call that pantsing? That's not what sharking is, no. Sharking is a form of sexual assault. It's where someone edges and then they wait for like presumably a woman, right? Men don't get sharked. And then they wait for them to walk by them and then they shoot on them. It's like actually fucked up. It's awful. Sea cucumbering? Yeah, you can't just say that. I actually think early on giving her the Cornerstone Mask would be the best because it'll defensively help it resist all the normal moves that get thrown around. Hey sis, I found an item, huh? You're not my sister. Bro feast. I wonder what the little heart means. Maybe that means shiny. My brother and I are looking for Pokemon here, but battling you sounds like more fun. I mean, there might be more than one theme. Brawls? We can just beat your ass. I don't have to switch. Yeah, that was a crit. Get absolutely fucking dunked on. No way. I mean, it feels like Johto music. This is in the spirit of Crystal, so I think it makes sense. The Crystal, the GSC, sorry, I can't talk. The Johto music sounds weirdly urgent too. Panpour. Listen, he doesn't see Pokemon type, okay? If you're a Pokemon, he can be into you. I fed that man so good, he was grubbing. I love that post. Yeah, let's try and catch this guy. I like Vikavolt. Alright. Is that an Incada? Battle of the Ages here. There we go. No, he's a special Pokemon. This will translate to Shedinja, I think, right? Once I wait, what is it? What does he say? Once I regress to my larval state, I become inactive for several years. Shout out to all my homies who regressed to their larval states for several years. Should we try and catch this guy? We probably should. Let's see if we don't one-shot him. Oh, I know, we can just Leech Seed him and keep throwing balls, right? But Cubone has a really low chance. Oh, fucking epic. Thanks, Gabe. You know, that's another thing. Everyone talks about how bad the grass type is, right? There's a really funny thing there where Will-O-Wisp doesn't miss if you're a fire type, I think. That might be a Radical Red thing, but I think that's how it works. Thunder Wave doesn't miss if you're an electric type. I know that one's vanilla. Toxic doesn't miss if you're a poison type. But all of the different, like, Leech Seed and, like, Sleep Powder and all that, that can all miss. Even if you're a grass type. And other grass types now are immune to those altogether. So grass is just categorically so ass. I feel like it would make more sense, if anything, if, like, bugs were immune to all the grass type effects, right? Grass does get a lot of status moves. It is fair. Spore is still 100% because it's on no Pokemon that can abuse it, really. The only Pokemon that comes close to abusing it is Breloom. But the fact that it dies to Wing Attack is kind of why it's fair. What is it, the Hini Komi Kagura? Guys, it's super rocky up here, huh? Something here in the just mail town. You have to help me. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Bleached hair, fair skin makes the ladies swoon. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Hanging out in backs and relaxing all cool. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Catch me in the tub a quarter 2:30. Sorry, I was opening my soda. Not my soda, my Monster. It's coffee. Vault's running out of Monster. No Monster, no Vault. Look at that, he's got those grippers out. I like this guy. He looks like he's based off of, like, Courtney's original design. With the, like, devil horns and all that. We need to know where to find... Oh no, I almost let it slip. You just got lucky, kid. I'll get you for this. Thanks for saving me, buddy. You're a new student at the university, right? Turns out that's where I was headed with this delivery. Here, take my package and bring it back to the university. But it's called a parcel. Oh my god, she looks like a little homunculus. Oh, the white things are her eyes. But that absolutely makes her look like a little, like, one-eyed organism. Especially from the side. I'm not catching you. Alright. Jump off is kinda good. Listen. We can like Pokemon without them being good. There's no need to lie here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, sorry, that's right. Yes. Celibate. Tailwind solid, so just use Tailwind on a good Pokemon. There's plenty of good Pokemon that get Tailwind. Or a Choreo. Noivern. Talonflame is good. It has priority, what is a Tailwind? Okay, I really don't like this follower sprite. That's right, Whimsicott has Prankster Tailwind. I forget about that interaction too. You know, Whimsicott might be like the first Pokemon... The delivery cart was attacked. It might be the first like weird Pokemon that I know of that was like good and competitive. Because it has like no stats and it's like ass. And it's just a support Pokemon, but because that is Prankster, it's really good. That idea is way more common now. Like, now people know that, like, Clefairy is good in VGC over Clefable. Even though it's the pre-evolution. Gym 1 is now active. Alright. XP share? Come here. You remember me, right? Right? I knew you were a real Floyd. I'm only supposed to give you a few Pokeballs. I've only heard that term recently. I know it's like derogatory, but it's so funny. It's one of those words that the first time you hear it, it just demands the, like, void with a question mark. I think it means femoid. It's like a derogatory. It's like saying someone's a woman, but saying, like, oh, it's a fucking woman. Like, with the stank on it. Femoid. Let me look at my quests. Select. Oh, Boyd. Yeah, it's Lieutenant Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Defeat Gem 1 in Just Mailtown. Okay. Where's Just Mailtown? Kalami City. Pythios Town, Frostlass Cavern, Port Pelo. Good evening. Goon evening, gentlemen. The Kipos Town, the Tower of Dioxipus. Isn't that like like an Odysseus type? The Arios hideout. Kaptara. Sea of Asteri. This doesn't look like a very big region. Give me some of that Deoxypus. Wait, where was that? Oh, I see what you mean. Kids these days won't put down their rodent phones. Yeah, yeah, Shermish. Fanfy! Toot! Fanfy is so ass. I don't get why either. Like, it's actually got respectable stats, they just don't give it any moves. It's like level 15 move is Flail. Did you take a look at Pokemon Infinite Fusion? Not yet. The Accursia University keeps things busy in town. Here, I'll give you something to help you out. Epic. Thank you, lady. Even though not much mining happens here anymore, people are still always looking for advice and training the mountains. The ruins of bygone times are haunting. I want to hop down and check this area out, but I'm scared to jump. I should just go to Rock Smash Team. I did it! I crossed the bridge and found a new area. I was looking at a video for ROM hacks to play because I wasn't feeling Heart and Soul. And I did hear that the Infinite Fusion, it's basically just a vanilla game, but you get to fuse Pokemon. Is that how it is? I guess I need to train my bug Pokemon more. Oh hey, Picky Peck. He's got an evolution. It is how it is, Yug. I don't know what that feels like a slur. I don't like being called Yug. That's like what Joey calls Yugi, and Yugi goes like, "Don't call me that." Like, that's our word. That is so funny to me. That guy in the Yu-Gi-Oh thing is just named Joey. It's so weird. It's like an anime. He's just a guy. He's just like a dude named Joey. And he even has the accent and everything. That's what it do. Oh, I need to name this thing. Focus energy. Hell yeah. Get rid of follow me. What does Bronx or Jersey speak? That is so hilarious to me. No. I might not use it for a while. We'll stew on it. We'll give it a nickname. I don't think I can nickname it. It's all New York. What's this difference? Ogre Pawn is so epic. I was gonna name her Asa Mitaka, because I always associate these two characters with that one nerd emoji. The finger in the air, and the glasses with the buck teeth. Mega Uggo Poke. Are you talking to... Wait, which... Whoa, hang on now. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about Picky Peck or Ogre Pawn? Actually, I like both of their designs, but I feel like it would be more understandable if you said Ogre Pawn. Her design isn't for everyone, though. I didn't also look at it very much. It might not be, it might not translate well to this game. Just a bird. Oh, I could go for ancient elite ball knowledge and name it Holly. She's a bad person. Okay, so the thing is, I already know the gimmick for the Mega for this thing is that it's like Mega Kangaskhan, but for birds. Oh, I know. We'll name it Skipper. But I want to use it. I like the idea. The Mega idea. Thank you for your service paid for. I'll go back in the box. Okay, what does Ogre Pawn look like? Okay, to be fair though, this is the Cornerstone mask. The Cornerstone mask looks like ass all the time. I like that gimmick of her though. That her design changes based on the mask. He's quirky, XD. Whoa, sorry. I accidentally used fucking mate. I accidentally used fucking mate in heaven and sped him up like to the end of his life. It's pretty cute without the mask. I'll take it off real quick. Yeah, like, look at this. Like, it's pretty cute. I like them in the DLC story. I watched someone play it one time. It looked very, very off. The, like, part with Kieran and all that. That's also a mask, right? I think so. Is Teal Mask not an item? Oh, no, so they made the Teal Mask the default state of it. Personally, I like Wellspring the most, design-wise. It's a little hard to see with chat exactly where it is, but I like it. It's got like the painting to make it look like it's crying. And then this is Hearthflame. I like this one a lot too, but I like Wellspring the most. I gave it the cornerstone for efficiency, because like early on being rock type is good. In most games at least. Because everything just has random normal coverage early on. Let's go! I wonder if they'll have buffed Donphan to account for Great Tusk. Donphan is surprisingly pog. It just lives any physical hit no matter what. Dog. Back in the cage. Alright. Donphan. We actually might need to use the Great Ball. Donphan is usually really tough to catch. Don Quixote fan is his full name. I started watching Devil May Cry, the anime. That show is not very good. I don't know why people liked it so much. Or actually, no, I just don't get why people defended it. I fully understand liking it, but like, I feel like if you even just played like DMC3. It's not a good show for the material. Based on the thing it's based on, if that's how you say it. The games are pretty goofy. That's what I mean though. The games are goofy in like a silly way. The show is goofy in like an edgy way that like doesn't fully work for me. What did you call this guy? Don Quixote fan. I don't know what Don Quixote is. I think... what is that? It sounds like a One Piece character. Long nose Pokemon. He's from books. Look, are you trying to say that I don't read? That isn't true. I've read one book. Humpty Dance will fit. Humpty Dancer won't, though. I'm just gonna name him Humpty. Yeah, Humpty. My nose is big, yo. And at 69, it'll tickle your rim. Fuck my stupid chud life. The scary man is gone. Thank you. I did read one book. I read No Longer Human by a Japanese man. Is there a way to change the time? Oh wait, you can change the time by sleeping. I forgot. I have to go to an inn to do that. Is that a Junji Ito thing? It did get turned into a manga, I think, by the... Well, no, is Junji... I think Junji Ito did the story in a manga. Like, they took the story and adapted it with their art. I think. My Pokemon are farm-raised beauties. Think you can win against me? Achoo. That is such a cute Meowth sprite. I also don't read, so it's not derogatory. Wikipedia says Junji did 2017 manga of it. That's pretty recent. Yeah, but the book is old. The book is like a suicide note, more or less. And I think it was written in like 1940 something. It was either written like right before or after World War II. I think it was before. Wahaha. Junji Ito illustrated Magic the Gathering cards. That's a small world. I'm gonna be real, if we're fighting like level 4 scrubs, I might not need the experience share on. If I have rare candies. Different parts of Ilios have different climates. It's warm up here. But if you go south, the trees have red and orange leaves. I'm a student from the Acrisia University. I'm looking for Pokedex data of all land Pokemon found in the southern Bronze Fields. If you caught all the Pokemon here, let me know. And make sure to consume Prilosec. My Pokemon helps water my crops. I bet I can win against your Pokemon. No, it just takes the experience that you gain and gives it to all your other Pokemon. It's not very balanced. It's basically just there if you just want to like plow through the game. It's weird. I think I had this down to a science when I played through Gen 7 like 40 million times in a row. If you play with the experience share off until you make it to Pony Island, or I think it's just Pony Island, and then you turn it on, the game is paced perfectly. But it's one of those annoying things where you have to do that for yourself. Like, it's kind of like, It's kind of like gradually raising the difficulty in like Skyrim. It's like maybe the game should just be balanced around one difficulty. Get this man a true. I love that GIF. That's an Instagram GIF. I love that one of like the horse girl like with the crystal ball and then she rubs it and it just goes true. Get this man a true. I mean, it's fine until you force it and then it's like, just let me turn it fucking off. It's not that hard. Just let me turn it off. No, my Pokemon! Who will help me work now? Did we get an antidote? No. Oh, there's no overworld poisoning. Okay. Hey, the pay is that they get a place to live. I'm looking for shiny Pokemon. Have you found any? He gives them a bowl of milk. Miltank milk. Moo Moo milk. There's that clip from Blue-Eyed Samurai where Abijah Fowler, he eats curd, and it looks fucking disgusting. It always makes me wonder how people actually discovered how milk works. That's crazy that we're on the same wavelength. You're talking about an Irish man getting a bowl of milk. That's basically fucking Fowler eating the curd. Oh my god, Dwebble. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at his ginormous eyes. I guess this is my best bet. Hey, Mono Crab is hella based. Dwebble, Crawdaunt, Kingler, a Monofungus. You're not beating Brute Bonnet Among Us. Crawdont is a lobster or a crayfish. It's close. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I thought my grubbin was shiny, but it was just the electricity around it. Dude, they're all crabs. Come on, Cloth. Cloth is a crab. I don't know if I like him. I kind of don't like him. He gives me the ick, as the youths say. I like how Cloth looks. It's, I think it's the eyes for me. There's something about the eyes where I'm like, yeah, I don't know. He's got nose hairs. Ninkata? Oh, I never noticed he does. I thought those were like little ant, like antennas. They're like Piccolo's little antennas that he hides up in his turban. Dragging around these carts gets pretty boring. There's only one thing to fix that. A battle. Farmer Thurston. Crab Brawler. There you go. I forgot about him. Crabominable got a Mega. It's a crazy world we live in. You know the funniest thing? It's not a redesign, it's just too Crabominable. It's so funny. Alright, let's... it probably speed this up. It would probably help you to find speed. No! Is he good? So the thing is, there's no actual official competitive for ZA, which is where his Mega comes from. So Smogon just gave everyone abilities, like, for fun. And there's like a fake OU tier for it. And they gave it ice scales, which halves all special damage, and it makes it unkillable. It's really funny. A Blissey Crab. Unironically, it was just switching into all sorts of crazy stuff. Oh, he got that 122 defense. Yeah, suddenly whenever you're bulky on both sides of the spectrum, you get 157 attack. I fucking love the ZA Megas. They're so min-maxed. But you know the funny thing, if you're looking at the stats right now, go to Scovillain. Go to Mega Scovillain. He's a classic Gen 3 Hoenmon. He's a Mega Evolution. And he's got like Cacturn stats. It's so sad. Oh, Mudbray, my beloved. He's so cute. This is just mud slop. You only like it because it's dirt. Personally, my favorite is the fact that they gave 4 different Megas like 150 in an attack and then 151 speed. They gave them all the exact same numerical speed number for some reason. Okay, let's see if we can get Mudbray or that crab guy. Dwebble. Gotta outspeed Deoxys normal to give Deoxys speed a reason to exist. I was gonna... No, not really. Deoxys normal is banned to Ubers, but Deoxys speed is OU. Which is so funny. It turns out having 200 speed doesn't really matter if you like don't hit hard and you die to anything. 151 outspeeds the attack form too. Yeah, I don't... There's not much reason that, what is it? There's not much reason the normal form exists. Like, in terms of using it. And it's like weaker, slower, and less bulky than all of its other forms. It just has the, like, I think it has the best design. Personally. I really like base Deoxys the most out of all of them. Yeah, the noodles. Because it's like recombinant DNA. That's the point of it, is that it looks like DNA. And his head shape is the best when he's normal too. It's got those weird little side handlebars that you would like, that you would like ride a bike with. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to catch them. If we can catch Mudberry here, then it's like a 1%. Well, I don't know. I guess this is the first time we ran into Nakata, right? So maybe it's just a 1%. Alright, fine, we'll catch you. Damn, sorry. We need Mega Deoxys. Give every single Deoxys form a Mega Evolution that gives them an extra 100 points. And just put the 100 points into just put literally all of the 100 points into either his attack, defense, or speed. That would be so funny. Mega Deoxys speed, and he's just got 300 speed, but he still dies to Shadow Sneak. Every Arceus type. That's the most funny thing ever, is that they actually allowed there's an Ubers UU now. Like a lower tier for Ubers. And they literally moved like half the Arceus types down there. Because half of them are just not worth using. Arceus has it rough. Into some abandoned Pokemon, that's cool. Yeah, because there's Pokemon like Reshiram that are never going to drop to OU because they're just too strong for OU. But like, there's no reason that you can't put in there's no reason you can't have like Ubers UU. Yeah, he beats my ass. I don't want him to, but he does. Can Arceus learn Fling? I don't know. Arceus, despite being literal god of Pokemon, doesn't learn every TM. I don't think. Which is really bizarre. I don't know how Arceus of all Pokemon can't do that, but that's just the world that's just the fucked up world we live in, I guess. He slapped him right on the, like, soft spot on the top. That was something I thought about looking into for a playthrough I was doing of Radical Red. Because I wanted to use Halucha's Unburdened to sweep. And I kept having to figure out ways to use an item on him so that he would activate Unburdened. One idea I had was Fling Nugget, because Nugget does like 100-something damage when it's flung. Psyduck. I saw online that girls only like you if you give them a heart scale, but I can't find one. Help a guy out. If you could find a heart scale for me, I'll be in your debt. But I love it like this. We live alongside nature, not in conflict with it. The fucking liberal. They made a Dark Souls Sif Pokemon. I mean, what is Sif? Is this like syphilis? Oh, he's like the meme. He's like the actual like dog with a sword in his mouth meme. He's just a dog. He's literally just a dog. This is like the funniest boss of all time. Like, actually just a dog. Let me get that off the screen. That's silly. That is literally only a lens flare effect away from being that picture of the dog. The dog with like the yellow glint in his eyes. That's the picture I used for Zacian, or the dog's theme from Sword and Shield. When I made the top 50 video so I could use it for background noise. I just put in the fucking picture of like the dog at the party with like the plastic sword in its mouth. Welcome to the Farmer's Town Market. Stop looking at me like this, you fuck. I'm a student. It's 7 a.m. It's evening right now. Let's go to evening. Preparing for some end of the day exploring. Maybe you can catch the sunset as you wake up. Sweet dreams. Imagine if you picked a male character and the shop character looked at you less intensely. But you're not a male or female in this game. You're a 1 or a 2. Was the Pokeflute the sound of you sleeping, or did she wake you up with it? Yeah, what if you just snore like that? The worst person on the planet to sleep with. Whenever I pass out, I do snore like that. Like where you wake up and your throat hurts. Your Pokemon are happy and healthy. We hope to see you again. You pass out? I just don't sleep very well. So, like, just over time I get sleepier and sleepier, and then eventually, at some point, I'll just pass out. Like, not like I just, like, fall unconscious, but, like, I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna take a nap, and then I sleep for, like, you know, like 10 hours. Bleh. Lots of bugs around here. They are cute, but their little legs scare me. See that broken well? It's actually a wishing well, and it grants wishes, really. What? Okay. We've got him. We'll call him Ling. Because of the closed eyes. I believe in the old rumors about the wishing well. Maybe I'll get a Pokemon strong enough to defend the town. Haven't you heard? Team Chimera raided Arios Town, and their gym leader has gone missing. That was supposed to be the strongest gym leader in the Ilios region, but Team Chimera still overran it. We have to become strong enough to, like... Whoa! The berries grew. But yeah, I don't sleep very well in general. So whenever I do sleep, it's usually either too little or too much. I found that walking a lot helps. Apalm was introduced by traders from a region across the sea to the south. The Pinky Peg aren't native either. Humans have had a big impact on the environment. You hear that, you filthy Gaijin? You forwarder? Rockin' Pokemon for my band, but they're mostly just cute Pokemon around here. LGBT! Opa Opa. That was one of the funniest things that I ever saw. I was in someone's chat and they were trying to say something about like how lesbians are good. I don't quite remember. They were saying something along the lines of like, you know, like lesbians are a part of the LGBT. But they said there's no LGBT without the L. And it was like the funniest, like... It sounds really insulting. Like you're saying like they're taking the L. Come on, Skipper. We put the L in LGBT. Chat LGBT. I planted some of these trees. Try the fruit. Grand Blue Theater. I hate this fucking... I got a fucking oil bump. I hate this shit. Low count bacon tomato. Low count I don't know. I'm trying to make a low turn count joke, but I can't think of that one. It's too far ahead of me. Toad School. I love not moving. I love it. It's so epic. Shout out to Gen 4 Magic Guard, which prevents the paralysis chance. Based para counter. There are some bugs hiding in the trees around here. Come on out, little bugs. I wonder if there's a physical special split. Yeah, there is. Because I know that you get echoed voice, but it's kind of weak because it's special. Yeah, Gen 4 Magic Guard, or Magic Guard in general, is just kind of dumb. I love it so much. I love that meme that someone made of, like, the, this motherfucker got fake Magic Guard. That's one of my favorite Pokemon images of all time. that cracks me up so hard. We already fought you! You can't use the same Pokemon in the same gym. It's not how it works. You just have to keep constantly introducing new Pokemon. Level 10. What if there was a gym that was only one Pokemon? The funny thing is that you're unironically describing the totem battles. You know that, right? I guess technically not, because they call for backup, right? It's not quite the same, I guess. Seven people with teams of 3 to 4 shell guns. Oh! That's a funny idea. What could you do? Oh, you could do a gym of Dittos. That's a really funny cutify. It's like oddly kind of awkward looking instead of adorable. It's kind of creepy actually. It looks more like a mosquito. I will say I just don't think I vibe with the soundtrack. It's going more for like a Johto style soundtrack, but Johto is probably my least favorite soundtrack in the series. At least when it comes to the battle music. But that's like personal preference. Look, we've come so far. We tried so hard. Will it matter in the end? Welcome, welcome. I'm Polynia, Muse of Hymns and Agriculture. I see this is your first gym battle. Wonderful. My Pokemon are all caught and raised on farms around the Ilios region. Think you can beat them? Skadoosh. You can keep healing if you want with Synthesis. I'll get the crit eventually. What Pokemon gym would I make full of just 7 of the same Pokemon? There's a lot of like XD answers to it, but I wonder what would actually be a fun gym to do that with. Your battling is as moving as a hymn. You've earned your first badge. You've proven that you can form a close bond with your Pokemon. Oh, you could do a Pokemon that has multiple forms. You could do a gym of Ogerpon. You have to battle each Ogerpon form. And then on the final one, it's all of them. What Pokemon has enough forms that you could do that with? Maybe Oricorio too. You know, that'd actually be a good gym theme in general. To just have a gym where the theme is that it's teams of the same Pokemon in different forms. Or a regional variant gym. Alright. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be a bit. Trying to head south too, huh? Well, these rocks are blocking the only way. Can we buy more stuff now because we beat the gym? Nope. Sorry for my absence. I see you won your first gym badge. Oh, I have to. Okay. Fire Fairy. Alright, I'm starting to get tired. I feel bad for doing so many short streams. Well, I guess they're only short for my standards because I used to do like 12-hour Fallout 4 streams. It might be better to do burst streams that are like an hour or two each so that I don't run out of energy completely. It's mostly just I've messed up my sleep schedule with the flu. Because when I caught it, I just started falling asleep whenever. And then I got to the point where I get sleepy around like 6-ish in the evening. Which is when I have free time to stream. First time I've seen a live one I can watch since Morrowind days. It hasn't been too long since Morrowind. I played that in like I think May? I think June? It hasn't been too long. I was actually thinking I kind of want to go back on some Bethesda. Okay, this leads to here. I was thinking I kind of want to go back onto some Bethesda stuff. I've been watching a lot of New Vegas videos lately. And it makes me want to play New Vegas. I did really want to play Fallout 4 when I was done with Fire Emblem, but they introduced the anniversary update and it made the game run bad. I'm more into my electric guitar. About a Blitzel. You can learn a lot from books. Oh, we forgot to talk to the lady. We need to go back to the flower shop. They're gonna give us the pail that lets you water berries. Have you made it to the Just Mail Town Gym yet? Well done. Here, I wanted to give you something. Let's go! Let's go! It can change the ability of a Pokemon, which can make it totally different in battle. But I think I've got a good idea. You should head west from here up into the Acacia Mountains for extra training. Or if you just feel ready, you can cross the rail bridge to the east toward Calamy City. Your next gym badge will be there too. Be sure to come back after your fight. Oh, he only gave us one, though. Okay, so we go back up towards the bridge now, but we need to go back to the other city and talk to those people in the building that I forgot to. My bad. Welcome back. That smell. A hint of honey. You must have eaten Polymnia. Congratulations. You're now an official member of the Town Berry Club. That's alright with you, of course. Of course they're alright with it. This is the largest recognized berry enthusiast club in town. That means a great deal to people like us. Pardon my outburst, darling. Or I suppose I shouldn't call you that forever. What's your name? It's nice to actually meet you, Neat. Here's a little something to get you started on your berry growing journey. We're dedicated to growing berries everywhere. Berries and mints to help your Pokemon. Berries can also hybridize, producing rare damage-reducing berry varieties. Okay, glad to have you here. So, do I buy mints from him? It ups attack but reduces defense. Oh, okay, so these are the mints. These are the nature mints. It ups attack but reduces special attack. Adamant. Oh, it says right there, adamant mint. I want 10 adamant mints. 10 modest mints. Sorry, I got focused on that. Let me read chat. I'm EU, so the streams are late at night for me. That's understandable. I live in the States, but I have a British friend, so we basically can only talk for like a few hours of the day. Or at least if I wasn't up at weird hours of the day. Timid mints. Jolly mints. I also want... Well, no, EV training is in this game, so we really shouldn't do mixed attackers, I don't think. We could just go for neutral. I'll take some of those too. But Fallout 4 can be fun as long as you understand it's not an RPG but an FPS looter shooter. Yeah, Fallout 4 is a lot better when you stop looking at it like a Fallout game. KKK. But yeah, Fallout 4 is really fun if you just stop looking at it as a Fallout game and just start looking at it as like a game where you run around and shoot. Fallout 4 is a way better sequel to Skyrim than any of the Bethesda Fallout games. I don't think it's... Yeah, it's not the best game they've ever made, but there's fun to be had from it. Oh, so the mints don't actually change the nature, they just change the actual effect. That's cool flavor text. You get to see the nature for the entire game, but the effect of the mint actually changes it to whatever. There's rumors we might be getting a remaster of one of the games, or at least news in February. Yeah, they updated the Steam profile to include a certain number of games or something like that, but there's not actually that many games on Steam. So they're thinking that they're going to probably shadow drop another remaster, or announce a remaster soon. I just hope it's Fallout 3 and not New Vegas. I don't want them to touch New Vegas. I know it sounds really, really like dickheadish, but I don't trust them to touch New Vegas. What are you holding? Never melt ice. Alright. It's a good thing I went back and got that all sorted out. Okay. How do you get the Dex Nav? Okay, it looks like we just don't have the Dex Nav yet. They stopped reviews of the older game saying it wasn't out yet, but quickly fixed it for both 3 and New Vegas, so it might be both. I don't want it to be New Vegas. We just don't... We don't need a remaster. I don't see any value in a New Vegas remaster, at least. Because the one thing... Ooh, Murkrow. Let's try and catch that thing. The one thing that I think of value you could get out of a New Vegas remaster is stability, but like from the Oblivion remaster we saw, it's like... It might be slightly better, but it won't be like perfect. I think maybe Astonish from this guy might not kill it. Do I have any status? I don't think I have status on my team. No. But I don't really think New Vegas needs a remake. It's like Morrowind. Like, there are things about that game to improve, but I don't really think Bethesda cares. If Bethesda releases a remaster of New Vegas, it won't be remastered. It won't, the things that actually need to be improved won't be improved. Like, OpenMW already exists, so we don't really need a Morrowind remaster. I feel like the modding scene for New Vegas is kind of the same. Like, yeah, it's annoying if you get into it that you need mods. Well, if you're not playing on Xbox, you need mods, because it runs worse on PC than on Xbox. It's kind of annoying, but like, it's not the end of the world. That's the most insulting thing about the Oblivion remaster running as poorly as it did. Is, Skyrim Special Edition ran fine when it came out. Like, I know that people shit on Special Edition a lot now in hindsight, and I get it, but like, when it came out, Special Edition ran perfectly fine. Like, it was more stable. Like, you would only get crashes like if you played for like more than like 5-6 hours at a time. We're feared as the alleged bearers of ill fortune, and show strong interest in anything that sparkles. They will even try to steal rings from women. Dude, I fucking hate my neighbors so much. Yeah, Peck and Astonished. This thing kind of does suck a little bit, unfortunately. You really wish it was better, but it just isn't. I like this game. They don't care about New Vegas because they didn't make it. Even after 4 people still agree it's worse than New Vegas. Oh, that's so true. Climbing the mountain is good exercise, but now there are so many trainers further on. I hear shouts and battles from up in the caves. You think you can swim up that waterfall? Been trying every day. Even after 4 people still agree it's worse than New Vegas. Yeah. The Fallout 4 defense squad has kind of died down over time, I feel. You don't hear too many people still, like, vigorously defending Fallout 4 anymore. Like, when someone really likes Fallout 4, they just kind of admit it's bad, but that they're gonna play it anyways. Which I think is the better way to go about it. I just noticed Drowsy's face. He's hitting the, like... from the roofies. From the roofies to the grok undressing AI, I alone am the honored one. Why is he hitting the pose? he's about to he's about to fire. He's about to fire a Terra Psychic expanding force. What was I doing? Okay. Actually, Ralts can't do anything. Let's double down on this guy. He's gonna be fat. It's late, smell you later. Hey, it's a Pokemon reference. Hopefully I can catch more. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming every night. My voice is almost recovered fully. It doesn't hurt anymore to talk like for a while. That's the main reason I haven't recorded a video. Even though I need to start editing another video. Like, I think that if I just took a cough drop and just drank plenty of water and just made the recording take like an hour, I could probably do it by now. But my voice sounds weird still. Rockruff. This song goes dummy hard, by the way. The audio mixing is a little off. Because it gets really loud for a bit, but it's like that crowd of people blaring the stereo on the highway and they like steal it from the guy. Clean up these old rails. Dude, you're standing here. You obviously don't have anything better to do. You do it. Come on. Not like this. Ooh. Alright, this thing might actually have like a real move and kill me. I need to switch out. That was a change in I know I'm saying Radical Red. I would honestly just be playing that if I knew that it would get any views. That was a change I liked, though, is that they gave Donphan Technician and Bone Marrying the one that hits twice. Which makes sense because of his tusks, I feel. But it makes it so useful. And it's still balanced because it like moves second. Yeah! Rah! Yeah! Huh! Aye! Oh my god, she's floating. she's Fujimoto. Fujimoto-san, it's you. Fuck your technician. I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. Ha! Your move doesn't work. Breaks in as a certified thin girl. She's one of those people that like says she doesn't have an issue with fat people, but like if you were not fat, she would like you more. I bet you've never seen these Pokemon. Pokemon Trainer Greg. Oh, he's so cool looking. He's also about to pound my shit. Alright, get out of here. that's so cute the way they drew it. It looks more like a beard. Fucking got him. Alright, I'm gonna call it for here. A little bit shorter than normal, even nowadays, but I actually like this more than I thought I did now that I have the, like, I can buy items and stuff. I want to pick this one up again, but I don't know when. Bye-bye.